Under the cool skies of Ashley Brown Reserve, Castle Hill took the crease first, a scenario set in motion by a lost toss. Stan shone bright, delivering a masterclass with his unbeaten 50 from just 24 balls. Lance's sharp bowling spell, conceding only 12 runs in 2 overs, kept spirits high. Despite a spirited effort, it was casual eights having the final say, winning by 7 wickets. Satisfaction simmers as we look forward to Pierce Reserve and a week in New Zealand for Stan. In the heart of Sydney LMS cricket, Glenn Stanley's bat tells a tale, a journey marked by precision and flair. As he crosses the coveted 1,000-run milestone, his career glows with an average of 29.62 and a strike rate roaring at 120.02, decorated by 5 sumptuous 50s. A landmark that doesn't just shine, it's a beacon of excellence. Congratulations, Glenn. Bask in the pride of your remarkable achievement.
Oh, okay, we're working now, are we? Right. So, thanks for coming. I was just fighting with Siri. I'm not sure if you guys, you know how professional this show is. Like we're rolling. We're already talking, and we're talking shit. You guys are sitting here, what the fuck's he talking about? Yesterday I played LMS for Western Sydney, and like in the Western Sydney competition. I didn't do a video report for it. Today I did a video report for, I was some fielder for Central Coast LMS. Spirit won yesterday, Central Coast, Castle Hill. I was going to do them in one thing. I went backwards. I did the Spirit one, but we lost. How's he keeping up? Already, and that's uploading. I went back to do the recording thing, and the record button just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So I had to take it out of the tripod and shut it down. As I did that, I inadvertently triggered Siri. Siri. I won't talk about how the rest of the world's got AI. The only thing that's not fucking AI is Siri, who is the first thing that was AI. Let's not get that thing. Anyway, I inadvertently triggered her, and I said a bad word, and she goes, I won't respond to that. Well, fuck you, Siri. You know what? People have emotions, not computers or AI or video shit. You should respond to that, because you can respond to that without feeling guilty. The rest of us, if we respond to someone who says, like, gets a bit antsy at us, and we respond, we feel bad about it, because we probably shouldn't. We should be the better person, that sort of crap. AI should, look, again, Siri, you're not AI. You're the worst piece of AI. You're not conversational like AI is. So you know what, Apple, get your shit together. And I'd like to have a good old conversation with Siri. And if I tell her she's shit or she gets upset because I use a swear word, I want to be able to discuss that. Anyway, that's not what any of you expected when you turned up tonight, was it? I guarantee it. So tonight there's going to be 2 match reports. One's currently uploading, which is Spirit one today when we played. In that video, I said I'm going to do one long one. I'm going to do today's game, yesterday's game. I decided that was probably going to be too long, because I know what my fans are like. You guys can't stick around for too long. So I'm doing a second one, and now I'm rambling for shit. I'm going to make this one super long, and it's going to defeat the entire purpose. It's not. We are here we are now. Okay, yesterday played for Castle Hill in the Western Sydney Winter LMS Division 1/2 competition. I think we've got one more round, and they split Div 1 and Div 2. Currently, we're all together playing each other. Yesterday, look, I don't know. We were beaten comprehensively, and it was very easy to turn around and go, oh, no, Div 1 side, we've got a bunch of older guys. But I don't know. I mean, what? We've got some really, really good cricketers, and I think some of the not winning games with our Castle Hill LMS side is probably more about It's twofold. It's one that we want to give everybody a go. I mean, we could do what they did and bowl 4 bowlers, five bowls out of 8. We could stack the top order, although we kind of did yesterday, but it failed. For us, it's winter. It's not real cricket. Some of these guys play LMS. It's all they play. They don't go and play real cricket. They don't play on turf. They don't play in like grade. I mean, I don't play grade cricket. Don't get me wrong. There's several levels above me, but some of these guys in LMS are just playing there for flat track bully stuff. Yeah, you want to do it? Knock yourself out. Yeah, they are younger and fitter, and they're feeling better and that sort of stuff. But that's all cool. But for us, we're there just to keep fit, to learn. I look up. You know what? Go and watch my other video. I've already said this tonight. I'm not going to do it again because that would just be really annoying, and nobody wants to be just waffling about the same shit day in day again. If they do, you can go watch the other 56 videos that I made up because they're all the fucking same. Anywho, let's do a match update for yesterday. Oh, I hope I didn't kill that. Sorry, it's uploading. That's right. It's uploading another video. I'm going to the thing. So let's go back. Let's go back and have a look at Castle Hill view team profile. Oh, I've already done it. God damn it. Thought I hadn't. Recent results. All right, Saturday, 4th of July, we played Casual Eights. Casual Eights won by 7 wickets. Let's be clear, they weren't bad guys. We play these teams, and they're generally reasonable guys, and they were, and they played better than us. And we'd have to play pretty well and have our proper full side on the deck to beat them. But we don't do that. We're not there to try and. Well, we need to try and win. I mean, we're competitive people, but we're also there to keep ourselves going and make sure we're staying. Like anything you do, you want to do it in the most trying of circumstances, and that's what we do. LMS, like turning up at 9:20 in winter when the ball's wet, the field's wet, you haven't even got to the ground. Like you've taken your kit out of your car, you've walked to the sideline, you've sat down and gone, oh, we're in a fucking shady spot and it's cold. Let's move to the sunny spot. By the time you've done that, your feet are already wet, your socks are soaking. I've got like a pair of rubbers that I wear only for winter cricket because I want to roll my decent shoes. It's not easy. You're playing with an orange painted ball that does what it does. Like yesterday, I bowled, it swung that way. So I go cross seam to control the swing. Last week, I bowled seam up and they went straight. I bowled cross seam and they were swinging. So, I mean, it's not the easiest, but it's good to learn to adapt. So when you're playing on the other, but as you know, those of you that watch this particular one, no, we've got an over 50s for Castle Hill going to the UK in about a week and a few days now, like less than 2 weeks. If I can take my control on the bowling form I've got to the red ball on turf wickets, I'm actually going to go pretty well. I'll actually be really confident with how I'll do. I'm not one to normally sort of talk that because you know the cricket gods will fucking strike you down with a bolt of lightning. But my control's been pretty good. Though yesterday I got pumped for 2 massive sixes. Having said that, I went 2.2 overs. Take out those 2 massive sixes. From 2 overs, I went for 10 runs, which is 5 and over in LMS, which is nothing. So it's yeah, for us, it's so yes, we got beaten comprehensively, but it's not something that we take personally. We take personally when we play our regular cricket season and we get beaten when we should have won games. I feel like every year I play LMS, and every year I go, oh, I'm getting too old for this. There's all young blokes. But every year I go, you know what? I'm learning shit out of it. Whether I win or lose, I don't really care. It's improving what I do for the real cricket. And I don't like being that guy, but it is real cricket. I'm sorry, if LMS guys, you come along and go, hey, you should support our product more. Your product's really there for a training ground. I've got to be honest. Some of your rules need some work. Some of your umpires need some work. Some of your grounds need some work. But it's good to play cricket. So thank you for that. $20 a pop. Have a run. That probably might sound dicky. I mean, if I had more than 42 followers, like if I had 1.7 thousand, like 170,000 followers, yeah, that came out well, didn't it? Or 1.7 million followers, and there was people that watched LMS and played LMS and were involved in LMS and stuff. They might sort of go, oh mate, what are you talking about? Look, it's a real fucking sport. I've got 42 followers, so let's be clear. I don't really care right now. I'll say what I say. But if you're an LMS dude and you come across this and you go, hey, you think we can do better? Tell me. Give me a yell. I'm more than happy to get involved around real cricket. Yeah, see how I did that? Yeah. Anyway, Castle batted first. I think we actually lost a toss. We did. Stan. Oh, here we go. The memories are flooding back. Stan wasn't the captain, but Stan went and did the toss because we, randomly throw up. Stan forgot the classic rule of tails never fails in New South Wales and called heads. We lost and got sent into bat, which is not the Castle Hill way. I've played for many Castle Hill sides, whether it be regular Saturday division cricket or it'd be 40s, 50s, it'd be tours away or LMS. The Castle Hill way is we bowl first. Stand, we'll have it. We're going to be away for quite a few weeks shortly. We'll have a chat about tails never fails in New South Wales. Outside New South Wales, call heads. Inside New South Wales, call tails. That's just it. Simple. Anyway, we're going to send the bat, which is not our go. We also mix things up. For the last 3, 4 games, I think, maybe even longer, we've generally tried to go with one of our hitters in the open, in the first 2. One of our hitters in the let's say 2, 4, and 6. We tend to go with our hitters, so we tend to go Nick in 2, Mordo in 4, Jake in 6. That way, we've then got our guys that can sort of stick around, but can play the odd big shot, but they're not guys that are going to run at a strike rate of 250, but they might run a strike rate of 150, 120. So you try to get that balance between sticking around and things. I'm not sure why yesterday. Maybe it's because AJ's been batting so well lately and he wasn't available, so we didn't have him to open with. But we opened with Mordo and Mick. Oh, we had Stan at 3, and then Jake. So we had 1, 3, and 4 were our traditional big hitters. It didn't quite pay off. Mordo got caught for 3. Mick got bowled for 8. Jacob got caught for 3. I think they were good balls. Let's not get wrong. Mordo was struggling a little bit to sort of get hold of him early. Once he finally got hold of one, he hit it straight to the fielder. Mick was looking pretty good too. A little bit more circumspect than usual, but he got one that sort of was offside, but it sort of jagged in enough as he's got and chopped it on. And Jake's got one that sort of kicked up on him and reared up and he's popped up. So, look, they were good bowling. You can't complain too much about that. Stan, the ever stalwart. I feel like there's things I need to say about Stan. 1. Stan's going to New Zealand this week. May have flown or not. We'll fly to New Zealand. Then we'll fly back and then join us and then fly out to the UK with us. So safe travels, Stan. That's your first thing. 2, Stan scored 50 not out from 40 balls. So Stan got in the bank, batted really, really well. Strike rate of 125. That also brought up his 1,000, 1,000. That's actually hard to say. 1,000th LMS run. He's played 52 games, but it's his 50th innings. So in your 50th innings, Stan, you brought up your 1,000th. Fuck me. Run. So good day for Stan. One of the loveliest guys you can ever meet. So good on you, Stan. It's good to see. I mean, you've scored 1,000 runs in LMS. It might take me 15 years to do that. I think I've scored 100, maybe. My average this year's gone up from 6 to like 9, so I am improving. Anyway, so Stan got, so we kind of struggled with Mordo, Mick, and Jake in the top 4. Didn't fire as you'd like. I mean, you'd like to hope that maybe if one guy fails, 2 go off, or even 2 fails, 1 goes off. Sometimes you're going to take the risk that they won't. And the guys bowled well. The other side bowled well, so I can't complain. I can't remember the name. They're not the Democracy Manifest. That was the other video. They've got a way cooler name. So then, sort of Carl, Lance, and Kian brought it back. I didn't need to bat. We didn't get bowled out. We got 4 for. Carl batted great. 15 from 24. Did what you need to do. We need to stabilise at that point while we were working with Stan. Lance and Kian brought it home with 10 from 14 from Lance and 6 from 5 for Kian. Those guys didn't have a lot of time, and they had the opening bowls come back in, and they were bowling some pretty good Yorkers. They weren't super fast, but they were very accurate. I'm sitting at square leg watching Lance and Kian both digging them out and just knocking away through that single. They batted really, really well. It was good to see. Look, unfortunately, our run rate just wasn't there. We lost too many of our big hitters. So 4 for 96, so less than 5 and over. We were probably always going to struggle. Second innings, they only lost the 1 wicket, chased it down in 10 overs. So, look, it's what you expect. From a bowling perspective, I don't think we did too bad. I had none for 20 from 2.2, so 9, just over 9 and over. We'll go to the opening bowl. So Mordo opened the bowling with Kian. Mordo again, Captain Miserly, none for 13 from 2 overs at 6.5 and over. That's 6.5 and over. This game's that's good going. Calman for a little bit more, 27 from his 2. Still finding his feet. I think it's only Kian's 3rd game, so still finding his feet. And Kian's a little bit quicker than the rest of us, so it's also going to be a bit of a struggle because the quicker guys can go unless they're like 100% spot on. So I wouldn't be too upset. Kian, you're bowling well. First change brought on Lance and myself, and we were in a good position. Lance and I were putting on a good partnership. Although it says I had none for 20 at 9 and over, in my last 3 balls I went for 2 sixes. So how do I describe this? So the first 2 overs at the end of the last ball of my second over was a slower ball, and the guys it's probably a bit shorter than it should have been. He's picked it and hit it for 6. It was a great shot, and they batted well. So, but up at that point, I'd gone for 2 overs for 14, so 7 and over, and no 4s. I think 1 wide, and then they were just kind of knocking around for a couple of 2s. So wasn't too bad at 7 and over. After my first over, I think my first over went for negligible. Lance came on. Lance's first over, he, I think it was a bowled, was it Lance? Oh, LBW. Yeah, Lance had an LBW, got their opener out, bowled brilliantly. So between the 2 of us, after the first couple of overs, we've gone, yeah, we're bowling a good partnership here. We're going well. And I did the same thing my second over. As I said, got hit for a 6 on the very last ball of the second over, which destroyed the figures a little bit. But again, you've got in LMS, you've got to be practicing your slower ball, practicing your quicker ball, going offside, going leg side, doing all sorts of stuff to try and mix them up. And sometimes you're going to miss your zone. Up until then, I bowled most of my balls were cross seam slower balls. and he hadn't picked me. That one was just too short. It happens. Um, Lance's second over was equally good, so he's gone for that 1 for 12, just 6 overs, nothing. I think Jake came on. Jake's biggest strength is dragging him out, getting those stumpings. A little harder when they don't have a big total to chase, so they can run down the wicket and not have any fear of getting stumped because they know there's plenty of other guys behind them. So so Jake went for a few and he's over. So Skipper's brought me back on. Well, I'm not sure if Skipper Stan, Jake or Mick, but I was brought back on. Yeah, first ball of my second spell was okay. And then again, style ball, and it wasn't a bad style ball. It was actually full. It was probably where it should be. The guys picked it and pumped me for 6 again and won the game. So, from my perspective, I went for 2 6s of probably 2 6s of my last 3 balls. But when they've only got 6 to win, they're going to go for it. I felt like I was bowling well. I feel like going to the UK coming up, I feel like I've got some good control and some good variation. I'm going to be hitting turf. I feel like my rhythm's there, my warm ups are there. I know this is not, well, no, it's not, it is about me. It's my fucking channel. I can say whatever I want. But Lance was picking the bowls, 1 for 12 from 2 overs. I bought 8 done for 13, so he went for one more run, didn't take a wicket, but so those guys did very, very well. So we lost the game, but at the end of the day, we played well. I don't think we did badly. And to go back to as what I just said when I said it wasn't about me, it's we've got Mick, Stan, Carl, Lance, myself. I think it was all from that team. Mick, Stan, Carl, Lance, myself. So five of these guys are going over to represent Castle RSL Cricket Club in over 50s for a UK tour in 2 weeks' time. Lance is clearly bowling well and batting well. I feel like I'm bowling well. Actually, I feel like I'm batting well. I didn't bat yesterday, but I feel like I'm batting okay. Mick didn't come off yesterday, but Stan's in good batting form. I think Mick's in pretty good batting form as well. I think we're in a good place. So we've used LMS while we need to use it. We've got one more round next week before we go away, and I think it's the last round before they split the Div 1 and Div 2 in a separate comps. So big result next week. We'll see how high we're sitting on the Div 2 and then how the guys can perform while we're away. I mean, I've got absolute faith in the likes of Jake and Mordo, Kian. I'm not sure who else was in this ones, but got a whole bunch of other guys that aren't coming in that'll fill in for the next 4 weeks, and I've got no doubts can win a Div 2 title. Quality cricketers. Go boys! I'll watch you on my way. I'll be keeping an eye on it. So that's it of this one. I've uploaded the last one that I did tonight. This is my second one because I've gone backwards. I did Sundays, Spirit One. I'm doing Castle Hills to now, and I'll upload them and I'll be good. Good on you guys. Good to see you all. Please share, please like, please subscribe. You've got friends, family, opposition people that you know. Get them to watch this. I mean, I'm happy. And I'd like to get some people, for years I wanted to get people on this thing and have a chat. And maybe I'll make more of an effort when I get back and we'll try and do this is more of a collaborative chat, whether it's even just a phone call, I don't know. But we can do better. Boys, girls, men, women, whatever else you want to be. You can be anything you want.
So there you go, that's our day, that's enough from me.